You want to hear my impression of a bird? Tweet, dang it. Tweet! Hello, we are back with Against the Iron Storm. I'm the Dread Canary. The game is Against the Storm, and we are playing with a custom set of Iron Man rules that I came up with. Now, it's been a minute since I did one of these, so let's review the rules, shall we? First off, I am allowed 2 settlements per difficulty level, and the hardness only ever goes up. So, once I can't raise the difficulty and then go back down. I have to play my 2 games straight and then go up a level. Any losses will require me to reset progress on the save file, and I will have to then restart from normal. Now, of course, because normal through very hard aren't terribly exciting, I'm allowed, though not required, to play those off stream. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how we want to do that. And of course, as it stands, you have to play the tutorial in order to unlock deeds and some basic buildings that you'll need before getting into your first settlement, which means that every time I lose, my penalty is having to replay the tutorial because obviously I don't know the game well enough. So let's go back to me, and last time we did our first prestige level. That's right, so now we're going on to our second prestige. And, you know, I'm thinking that because Prestige is, it's longer, it's more involved in terms of what you have to do, I'm thinking what I'm going to do is just start streaming one city at a time and split it up into 2 videos. I think I should be able to get each of them over an hour with how long it takes, rather than what I have been doing, which was 2 cities a night, because I don't want to be streaming for 4.5 hours, especially with how late I'm starting. So, that out of the way, I think we will head to this fertile grounds. We're still on Prestige 1, which we've beaten once. I like having more people. So this has 10 people. That has some cool... Now, I will be honest, in the time where I wasn't posting videos, I wasn't playing much of anything. I was feeling miserable and binging Stargate SG-1. So, we'll see how much I remember. Oh, good. Alright, so my big complaint when they did their asset update, which they did because they had previously bought an asset pack, and the same images were showing up in other games. So they redesigned and got their own custom images. My big complaint was that the stone and the clay were the same shade of gray, and they fixed that so that the clay is now yellow. That's wonderful. That was really the only thing that bothered me. I mean, the eggs look kind of dirty, but what can you do? They're eggs that I'm finding in a dirty, wet, muddy forest, so no trouble there. So we've got this going to the marsh, which is going to have food in the trees. And one tip that I've seen is that bringing oil can really help with some early Glade events. So I'm thinking I might do that. Yeah. We're playing next to fertile ground, so we should be able to pick up farms. And let's see here. We've got 1 person in the chat. So, welcome to Sparkly Town. Let's go. Alright, so, let's see. We have Sun Festivities. Active only in drizzle, and villagers who have eaten complex food have a 20% chance to double the yield each production cycle. I love that. Love that very much. And then we've got Piercing Winds that during storm fuel is very inefficient, so we're going to need to store up a lot of fuel for the storm. And then let's see. Cloud Bursts. Active from Hostility 3. At the beginning of a storm, every villager in your settlement will take 1 coats from the storage. If you can't provide the goods, global resolve will be lowered by 10 for 3 minutes? Okay, that's new. Jeez, people. that's rough. I guess coats are now essential. Alright, strange lights. Starting hostility for villagers, 20% chance to destroy productivity if they don't have services. Okay, so we need fuel, we need coats, we need services. And villagers, 5% chance to perish if they don't have complex food and services. Great. Okay. Alright. This seems difficult. So, let's see what we can do. First off, I am thinking, let's keep the queen's impatience down. And, of course, we do want to get our woodcutters' camps up. Let's go ahead and open up a glade right away. You can open up a couple glades, but I don't know how spicy I want to get real early. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to open up one glade and then just clear out some space. And actually, let's go ahead and get this vanilla glade here too. So we're going to tell them it's okay to cut all of that. And then these guys we're going to say just cut that specifically. And we'll do a nice little thing around the side. Maybe a little further. Yeah, there we go. Because I want to get close enough in here that I can very easily open up that glade next year. And that glade next year. Now, I don't want to get too close to that woodcutter's camp, so I'm going to leave this uncut, because if I get too close, then it's going to cut in too early. Let's go ahead and... Hey now. Chat's telling me that I shouldn't be calling it difficult when I'm playing on prestigious. Unfortunately, they changed the name of impossible. So now, instead of named by difficulty levels, they're named things like Settler or Viceroy. And I don't have the new names memorized. So, I don't know what I'm supposed to call them. Okay, we want that. And you know what? Let's make sure that we get one of these. And get one of these just in case. That should be enough to get us started. And of course, we want to up our speed. And let's go ahead and fill this one first. And then we will fill this one second. And let's tell them, don't burn coal or sea marrow or oil. We just want to be burning wood. Welcome. Yes, we do have some beavers here. Only two beavers. And they don't have housing yet because we've just started. But welcome. And yes, the difficulty name change does kind of ruin my previous name, but you know, against the Viceroy Storm just doesn't sound as good. Okay, so our options for our first cornerstone: scouts work 10% faster for every firekeeper assigned to a hearth. Very good if this game goes long. 2, each newcomer group has 2 additional villagers. That gets me a lot of people. Or gain 1 global resolve for every 3 levels of standing with other settlements in trade routes. I think I want the prayer book, honestly. And it looks like they have massively increased the speed at which ×3 plays out, so I'm going to go down to ×2. Yeah, that feels more correct. This even got opened before I got my first set of orders. Well, let's see, what do we need? First off, if I don't do it, it's going to kill villagers. Great. Fabric, tools. Provisions might be my best bet. So let's go ahead and toss 2 humans on here. Getting just eggs. We need a makeshift post. Geez, that opened fast. Okay. So, obviously, I think I want the... Ooh. Okay. Yeah. I think we want the lumber mill. I think we want the trapper's camp. Oh, but the weaver. Or an herb garden, because we are going to have fertile ground. Yeah, let's get the herb garden here. And I think the furnace is probably our best bet. Now that just requires wood. Let's go ahead and fire this set. There we go. Right. And we are going to... yes, hashtag housing for beavers will happen later once we get there. Okay. Keep human resolve above 22 for 30 seconds gives us 2 humans, 30 grain, and 3 parts. Having a bunch of bricks gets us 3 parts, 15 clay, and 15 reeds. I think I'd rather have the humans. Open 2 glades and rebuild or salvage a building. Gets us bonus stone production, bonus clay production, and some tools. I like that. Much better than building materials. Solve any 3 glade events. Gives us 3 people, some tools, and some planks. Otherwise, we get increased fabric production. Well, you know what? I'm going to go with problem solver here. Yeah. Okay. Brought skewers. Let's increase the rank on this. And for packs of provisions, we want it made out of berries, which I should go up to consumption control and say don't eat my berries. And also, don't eat eggs either, because I think I might need them. I have no idea what cloverleaf into. Is that a spade? Not sure what you're trying to tell me, chat. I'm sure you're trying to tell me something. It's probably funny. I just don't get it. Sorry. Okay. So we want you to only make packs of crops. We're making them out of berries. Berries. Click to change. Oh. Right. They change. Okay. Yeah, that's a new feature that they've added. And this is my first time playing with it because I haven't been playing this for since the last video I did. But they've added the ability for you to tell it that, hey, I want this thing, and I want it to be, I guess, first, second, and third. Regardless, we have it on berries now, and that's exactly what we need. And we need how many? We need 8. Okay. So if it makes 3, then we're going to need 3 sets, which is 18 berries. We have 21. We have 21, so that should be fine. And we are going to assign these guys to it. Now, we've got 3 global resolve, we've got 30 coal and 3 ancient tablets, or 15 amber and half a reputation point. Now, I feel like the reputation point's probably better a long time. We'll go ahead and do this. Chat, it's not that I don't check the chat every less often. It's that there's a delay on it. Oh, that's the herb garden. Okay. Yeah. Yes. It's that there's a delay on it that I don't know how to get rid of because I'm, not that good of a streamer yet. We're working on it. We're working. Scouts are idle in the ancient shrine. Yes, I know. But I told them what to do. Okay, stop. None of that. We are going to stop making these. Oh, you can... Okay. And how long do we have? We have 2 minutes, plus it takes a minute to work. Are we gonna get this in time? It's gonna be close. So, stop doing whatever you're doing. That's fine. I think we're gonna lose 5 villagers. Oh, that's gonna be awful. Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna lose 5 villagers. Just barely too slow. Well, we're off to a great start. Welcome back, me. Good job. Good job, Dread Canary. That's going great. Let's go ahead and allow them to eat stuff. That's fine. They're gonna be dead, so I might as well let them eat. You know, things that you can say. Let's see. We will need a blade post. We need to get, right, we need a crude workstation. Of course we do. Whew! Out of practice. That's what happens when you don't play. There they go. And my firekeeper's missing. Well, looks like we got a spare human here. And we have 4 humans and a lizard left. That's what we have. We have 4 humans and a lizard and an angry queen because I let 5 people die. Great. Great. Yes, thank you. I'm glad I'm feeling better too. Alright. Well, I mean, this game is all about coming back from early setbacks, and the good news is that because the queen's angry, the hostility force of the forest is 0, so we got no penalty there. And now I guess it's hashtag graves for beavers, because I don't have any living beavers left. Did I get dark already? I think I did. Oh no, no! I'll make it up to you. Don't unfollow just because my beavers died. That's so mean. Don't do that. My beavers have already left me. Don't you leave me too, chat. I need you. Go ahead and build that there. We can tell this that collecting roots is fine. Okay. Let's see. Well, look, here. You know what? I'll get us a beaver back. Look, we have a beaver. It's 1 beaver, but we have 1. Right? That's what you're here for, the beaver content. Yeah. Everyone follows me for my beaver content. What am I saying? Let's see. Okay, every completely infected building, 100% blight rot, generates 3 amber per minute, but also adds hostility. That could be really good for money. Gain +1 global resolve for every 2 impatience points, and I've already got an impatient queen. Heck yes. Heck yes. Let's get me that slight boost, because I can... Oh, okay. I like this kind of spoopy icons. But I needed to get the resolve up to 22 for 30 seconds. And there we go. So now we have human resolve. So that's 1 order I can turn in. Get us some more humans. That'll help. This is full of woodcutters. That's great. We need 2 bricks and 2 fabric. So we need 4 bricks and 2 fabric. Do I have any bricks already? No, we have parts. Okay. But we can make fabrics. Let's go ahead and put a human in here. Let's make this, because I like keeping track of where my people are. Let's make this 2 lizards. Let's move these out of the way. Just because I can't really do anything with them right now. And we have another building. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Tavern seems like the best bet out of these. Forager's Camp could be good. There is already some insects on the map, but I feel like the Tavern, with its +3 to resolve and its ability for me to upgrade the hearth, is going to be more important. My eggs are gone? My eggs are gone. Okay, so let's move these up here, focus on the roots. And housing, right. We don't have any good housing yet. That's okay, we can unlighter treatment this. Let's go ahead and just plop down some shelters to get us started, I think. I will, of course, delete that once I get my economy a bit more up and running. Okay, we got a camp. Good, 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 good. We're going to want the people for this camp, so go ahead and investigate. Get another set of orders. 12 packs of building... Okay, well, I mean, that gives us beavers. This should not... Happy Lizard should not have a human face. That's incorrect design, and it's 2 more lizards every year. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and focus on the beavers. Of course, I'm going to focus on the beavers. Okay, packs of crops. I like the new icon for that. Gives us 25% growth in farms, and we are on a map with fertile grounds. So this seems better than the bonus jerky, because jerky requires a supply chain. Though, keep in mind, we do have requirements for complex food once we get to higher hostility levels. And the good news is we can make bricks out of stone. So we can now make bricks out of stone. Which means I should probably put some humans on mining the stone. That'll work. Hashtag justice for beavers. Yeah. We shall form the Society for the Protection and Welfare of Beavers. Spoob. I can't pronounce that. I don't think it works quite as well as spew. Can you figure out how to make it pronounceable? Add a vowel in there. I'm liking this ×2 speed. It's definitely more relaxing this way. I don't feel like I'm jumping everywhere trying desperately to keep up. We can get this out of the way. We're going to go ahead and slide this. Wait, does that cost money to move? No. Okay. Just slide this up here. We're doing okay on food, but I don't love our food situation. I don't love our villager situation because, you know, 5 of them die. Spoob. Society for the Protection, Education, and Betterment of Beaver. SPEB. That's pronounceable, but I feel like we lost our focus. I'm not trying to figure out how one would roll their B's. Like, you know, if it was Spanish and it was a double R, you know, it's the hr. I haven't had to do that in years. I was going to be a Spanish major, and I ended up not. But I'm trying to figure out how you would roll your B's, like the speb. Like I'm trying to entertain a toddler. Don't mind me. I am a little loopy, which is why we're only going to do one village. It's just going to be chopped up into 2 pieces. Look at that buzzsaw. Reminds me of that VeggieTales episode with the, what was it called? Buzzsaw Louie? The only toy with a fully functional buzzsaw on its arm? Wild stuff. As the hot new Christmas item. Have you ever listened to George Thorogood's Bad to the Bone? Yes, and I know what you're talking about. Unfortunately, it got overplayed at a... Okay, so there was this mini golf and arcade thing that I ended up going to every summer because that it just happened at a day camp that I worked at, or not worked at. This was when I attended. Anyway, one of the games was a motorcycle racing game, and it was on their soundtrack, and it was played like all the time. So I got oversaturated with it. But I do know what you're saying about the bad. I can't do it. There's something about the repeating B sounds that I can't wrap my head around doing fast enough. Which is a problem because one of my two favorite Christmas songs is a song by Daddy Frere, in which he says the word baby faster and faster and faster over the course of like 30 seconds. Your mother played it all the time when you were little in the car? I'm sorry to say, Bad to the Bone does not really give off mom vibes for me. I mean, not even just like my mom. I don't think it gives off mom vibes in general. But, I mean, you do you, yeah? Okay, so no bricks here. We just make fabric in this location. And we don't really have enough to make fabric, so you're fired. Let's get you out of there. We have someone making lumber. That's great. Cutting wood. Cutting wood. Oh, the queen hates us. Okay, let's see what we got. Hey! Insects! You know I was excited about the beavers. Obviously, I love beavers. +1 global result for every 3 levels of staying with other settlements. That would require me to start trading, which is probably a good idea. Receive your 3 packs of provisions for every new villager. Ooh, that could really help. Or 3 roots a minute. But I've got an herb garden, which lets me grow herbs. So while I normally love free food in this game, I'm not going to go with the root delivery line. I'm going to go with the peasant supplies because I think it's going to help us more in the long run. This needs planks. This is making planks. This can be more efficiently done with beavers. So let's go ahead and do it with beavers. And I think I've got enough humans now that I can justify a second fully staffed woodcutting camp. We've retrieved all of the stone that we can get from the stonecutter's camp, so you guys can get fired. Let's get you out of here. We could make an herb garden, but we don't have the planks for it. Let's go ahead and at least make the farm fields for the herb garden. That'll be helpful. And let's see, what else do we definitely need? We will want a tavern here, I think. And you know what? Let's go ahead and put in our blight post next to the tavern. That looks good. We will want a trading post. What's our radius on this? Oh, yeah, let's just stick a trading post up against this tree line over here. As soon as I find it again, there we go. Right there. That looks nice. Check, check. Not this, not this. We don't need any hydrants yet. Great. This is all covered. Oh, I do need to get a couple of these. And my first hearth upgrade does require some decorations. So, what do we have? Oh, we got some pipes. Okay. Okay. What if... we do some nice, comforting pipes. Society for the Protection from Endangerment of Beavers. Now it's just SPEB and a little more focused. Yeah. Yeah. Tried to come up with my own version, but I can't. A SPEB IPA, like a nice Pilsner. It's like the sour wet wood of a beaver dam. I'm just picturing a sommelier trying to describe that. Yes, I'm getting notes of wet beaver dam. And grubs. No. I want to. But I feel like this would completely ruin my run. But I need the resources. Okay. Chat. Should I attack the trader? Some of my villagers would die. But I would get like half the materials and then half as many traders coming in the future. What do y'all think? Should we be evil? Do desperate times call for desperate measures, or should I just accept the fact that I've got a lot of dead villagers and try to trade normally? What do you think? Are we gonna maul Sahilda for her stuff? Someone has to have an opinion. Exploit all. How much could you trade for? You know what? No, let's just do it. Yep. Okay, so good news is we got stone and planks and roots and eggs and vegetables and packs of goods being produced faster and a bunch of bricks. So that's all wonderful. But 4 villagers died. I got 2 impatience points on top of that. And traders are going to take twice as long to get here. And wealthier traders will avoid the settlement. So, salvaging this is going to be fun. And, well, at least my beavers didn't all die. Okay, well, let's fire this. Yeah, I know. And the great news is that because the queen is so impatient, my people now love me. So, I guess that satisfied their need for bloodthirst. Turning this around is going to be fun. That's what I'm telling myself. How many tools do I have? We have 1 tool. Great. We will definitely need to get wait, no. You shouldn't be a lizard. You should be a human. Because we're going to put a lizard here, and we're going to tell him to put a cap of 10. I'm a wash of all recompense if this ends up. I was thinking, is it that I enjoy watching someone else get out of a pickle I had a long day. Night. Yep. Chat has all claimed, not me. I mean, I am the one who pushed the button. I'm not gonna Pontius Pilate this and be like, their blood is on your hands. No, no, I did it. I just, I didn't have to suggest it. Welcome new villagers from camps found in Glade. Oh, that's a new... Okay. And in exchange, we get +1 production yield on packs. Okay. Select a keep goods event as a reward option to get bonus planks, oil production, and tools. These are actually cool new orders. I'm glad that these exist. I don't think I'm going to be making much oil. And I do think I want packs of provisions, so that's what we're going to go with. Make happy beavers or get 40 wine. I don't like that icon for wine. It's too purple. It's too purple. Guild House is cool, but I kind of shot myself in the foot for getting the Guild House because its main benefit comes from selling stuff to traders. So we're going to go with Beaver Resolve. Because, remember, my people get happier the more impatient the queen gets, and she's already pretty dang impatient. Yeah. Okay. So, housing. Right. Housing. Well, the good news is, Sahilda had a bunch of building materials that I was able to steal from her beaten body. So I can make human houses at least. That'll be nice. Raise the old resolve that way. And make sure I don't pop open this glade this year. But we are going to pop open this glade next year. And that raised this, which increased our resolve a little bit more. So now lizards are actually pumping it. Let's go ahead and go around this side. Let's make some more shelters. So it's 3 per, so this is going to be 12, right? So if this is 12, and this is 6, that gets us to 18, plus 6 is 24, and that is my usual go-to for housing. So that is my housing needs taken care of. Let's go ahead and move this woodcutting camp closer in. We are going to work our way up the side here. I do like this town. I think it's a pretty town. They have an herb garden. The beavers grow. Their resolve is all good. Yeah, well, maybe. I haven't actually made the herb garden yet. We just know how to make one. We've got the blueprints for it. Which, that's actually a very good point. Let me go ahead and move this here so we can carve out the space where we want to put the herb garden. Let's move this up that way now. Actually, no. We're going to move you all the way back over here. There we go. And we're going to put an herb garden like that with a farm field like so. We'll run a road up around it. Old Farloaf is coming in 17 minutes. Oh, that's going to be like 2 years. Because I attacked the last one. Yeah. Yeah, they're not messing around. Let's raise you to 20. We are definitely going to need that. Fire's going out. Well, probably because I am making too much in the way of fuel and planks. So let's go ahead and stop you making planks. There we go. Fire's going up again. Alright. Well, obviously we want another beaver. So we're getting another beaver. And we can put 2 humans on the herb garden. And at this point we definitely need 3 more humans chopping wood because we are running out of wood. For our cornerstone, if you want to take him as first gift, +1 to wood production, lose all stored fuel upon picking this cornerstone, which would kill all of my oil and coal, but it would give me +1 wood production, which is huge. I'm not doing it because I need that coal and oil. Mushroom seedlings. All farms can plant mushrooms on farm fields. +1 global resolve each time you sell goods worth 40 amber. Again, I kind of shot myself in the foot for this one, so we're going to go with mushroom seedlings, because now our herb garden can do roots, herbs, and mushrooms, which is quite excellent. We're going to go ahead and give permission to burn coal until we get our wood stores back up. We are also going to pop this open. Just, if you guys could rush into here, please. That'd be great. Okay, we've got it open. Oh, we can do this one with planks or coal or oil. I think I want to do this one with planks. They seem like they'll be the easiest to get. Okay, we can't sacrifice goods in the hearth while we're working it. And then we can either get a global resolve bonus, or we can get 30 fabric, 30 crystallized dew, and 3 more ancient tablets. Okay. I think I'm going to go with the global resolve bonus. The fabric would actually this would be really good, but my problem is, yeah, we need the global resolve. Okay, so 2 humans go do that. And since it's going to take you 3 minutes to work it, let's just do that immediately. Meanwhile, who do I have working what? We've got plenty of food right now because we robbed Sahilda blind. And we have plenty of fuel reserves. We got... How many fuel reserves do we have? We have 3. Let's lower this back down to 10. I think that's fine. But what I'm doing is I'm taking 2 lizards over here because we're going to use some of our fuel to get more villagers, which will solve another one of our problems. Bjork just released an entire album inspired by mushrooms. Inspired by or written while consuming? Because those are vaguely different things. I hadn't heard about Bjork in a while. Didn't know she was still alive. They? What's Bjork's pronouns? Bjork seems like they could identify as anything. So I don't I don't want to assume. Good news is Glade events being solved covers this. She, her, I think? Yeah. She is pretty old. Yeah. Right? Like, she was... she was making music when I was, I want to say, in high school? Middle school? And I'm in my 30s now. I asked a friend of mine who just had a toddler if his son is ever going to see a VCR. And, like... The conclusion was that they might, because Grandma might have fun, right? Artistic Nature Sound Chick? Yeah, that sounds right. Artistic Nature Sound Chick is a whole vibe. Alright, so we got our free planks, some tools, and a new set of 3 villagers. Alright, alright. Our village is growing. This is good. Plus, get bonus packs of provisions, packs of goods, and some more tools. That's even better. It's wonderful. Now I've got 6 beavers, and you know what that means? That means I can get all efficient woodcutters. So let's get some beeves. Get some beeves going. And let's move this set of beeves up here. You know, I'm not generally a fan of violence, but it seems to have worked wonderfully for us. We need packs of building materials. What do we have for building materials? Not a lot, but that's all right. We'll fix that. We're going to put a lizard back in here. Do I have... I do have some stone. But I don't need stone right now, so we're not going to worry about it. The ability to make copper is going to actually be huge, because we just found a decent source of coal and copper. The biggest problem here is actually this worm tongue nest is in the way of me making 2 mines. Because the mine is a 3x3, and so it's going to get in the way of mining this copper, unless I get some way to harvest it. Well, there's a way to harvest it right there. So I guess that's what we're doing. Nice. Let's go ahead and lay out my trapper's camp. Are the beavers even doing anything? Like, let's be honest. Yeah, so all of my beavers are currently working my woodcutter's camp. And beavers get a 10% chance for producing double for the woodcutter's camp, which is pretty great. And it occurs to me that I need to be making more decorations. So many more decorations. So I'm thinking maybe some lizard posts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got 5 here. Nice. So what if I did like 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we did flower beds? I think flower beds will look nice. And then we do some of that. And then... where do I want to put my wall? Yeah, okay. I know how I'm going to do that. We are going to put... yes. Yes. Okay. I think I like that. Make the beavers feel fancy so they work harder. Indeed. Oh, we got another order we can get. Let's see. Trade goods, building materials, and crops. I don't like that. More ale production, training gear, and wine. Or just more building materials. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and focus hard on the building materials. So we are going to have to make a lot of planks. But for now, we are kind of focusing on wood production. Let's turn off coal and go back to just burning wood. I never put my lizards in here to collect the insects that we need to collect, so let's do that. And I think I need fabric. Is that the building material I'm missing? Yeah, I'm missing fabric. So we have leather now. That's good. Let's put a human in here. I have some massively underemployed humans. What is going on there? Yeah. Okay. I think I know what I want to do about that. make a mine, and we are going to make a storage building right here. Now, at hostility level 3, yeah, its coats or everyone gets a huge penalty to resolve, and storm issues. So if I fire, there we go. There we go. And we are going to open up this glade next year. Please don't open it during the storm. Now, the really great thing is that not only do beavers make wood more efficiently, they also get a resolve bonus from working mines. So what I'm going to do is put 4 beavers in here, and we're going to switch this to just coal and not wood. We're going to switch this to just coal and not wood. Right. So we want coal first, and then if not coal, wood. Wait. Right. Higher numbers is... yeah, they really need to change that. We're not tier 3. Why aren't we tier 3? Because we don't have that. What do you mean we don't have a service building? We don't have a service building. Of course we don't have a service building. I never made the cloth that we needed to make the service building. But that's okay. We are now getting leather. And once they've gotten rid of this, I can move them up here to collect these brood mothers, which have lots of leather. So we will be okay there. We obviously want beavers. My word, we want beavers. Let's go ahead and do that. Plus some of this. And I think a little bit of this. That'll work nicely. Gain 20 coal for every 3 burned blight rot cysts. This basically makes burning blight rot cysts free. But metal or ore having production speed increased by 33% is, I think, better. Because it increases the speed at which we harvest this coal. Which is going to be pretty nice. I should have a human permanently... actually, let's have 2 humans permanently making planks. We need 32 packs of building materials. What do I have that lets me make building materials? Just the makeshift post. Okay. Which I moved way out of the way, so let's bring it back. I'm gonna make packs of, right. And that's perfect. And this needs to be, I guess, 50? So let's put a couple of humans in here. No, let's not. And the reason I'm not going to is because I need to have beavers be happy, right? So let's favor the beavers. Okay, well, hey look, another herb garden. Great. But the ranch is actually really cool, as is living matter. Do I want to farm this? I don't want to risk farming this. So we're just going to work the living matter immediately. Which will consume a pile of our excess food, but that's fine. We've got a lot of excess food, so it should be okay. that lizard. Nice. With the tavern up and running, and those going up, that should upgrade all the way. Nice. Okay. They've changed how this works. Okay, so it's +2 instead of, it used to be +3. Plus 10% global production and plus 10% extra production chance. Okay, that's great. Yes. Love it. So that's going to solve our beavers resolve issue. Let's put a second lizard in here. Oh, and it shows our bonuses. Nice. So there's beaver resolve done, which gives us some amber, berry production, and root production, which is great because we have an herb garden where we can grow herbs. So now, or not herbs, we can grow roots. So now roots are almost on par with herbs and mushrooms in terms of how much they're being produced. That's really great. Cute little agrarian town. I like it. I think I can do... Yeah. I like when I can justify doing things for purely aesthetic reasons. Let's go ahead and actually move this road. I'm going to delete this. And then I'm going to make one more. There we go. Delete these roads too. I don't think I need them. And you know, I can actually move this here. We'll wait for her to finish. And hey, a trader was willing to show up. Now, I'm not going to kill this one. Let's see. Lowers hostility by 50 points. Love that. Bonus tools production. I don't have any way of making tools. Faster movement on roads is nice. Let's go ahead and lower the hostility of the forest. And then I think I want the faster movement is pretty good. Fabric is hard to get. No, it's not that hard to get. I just haven't set up the infrastructure. I've got Spark 2 collectors, so I don't need Spark 2. Clay could be nice, but I've got decent amounts of stone, so I'm not too fussed about it. I've got some parts, so more parts would be good. So what I think I want is 11 amber and all the parts. And in exchange, I'm gonna sell you... I've got so many packs of provisions, which you don't want. I want to keep my tools. I don't think I care about my seam arrow or my oil, honestly. Okay. Huh. In 2 minutes, I'll get my final order. You know what? Maybe I just stop here. Yeah, I think I just stop here. I think I'd rather keep that stuff in case I need it. Don't kill Beaver Santa. Yes, I'm not going to. 100% not going to. Even though he sells stuff, he doesn't just leave it. Copper bars, I don't need. Crystallized dew at 1, biscuits at 1, not worth it. Crystallized dew, cosmetics, and wine. I don't need cosmetics. The wine could be nice. I don't think I need crystallized dew, given that I've got the ability to mine copper. Let's go ahead and get the guild house. Who knows if I'll use it, but maybe. I might do. down there. And then once these guys finish delivering, they will go on to building duty. Beaver Merchant Santa Man. Yes. Exactly. Okay, now how much fuel do I have? Decent amount of coal, decent amount of oil, some wood. Okay, now if the storm's 2 minutes long, 160 coal, I definitely don't have that. There we go. Now we're not going to take a massive resolve hit, and I can unfavor beavers. That should be fine. Last order. Pickled goods, skewers, and jerky, or 200 wood and 20 packs of provisions. I think this one's actually doable. So that's what we're going to do. Go ahead and reload this. Trade Hub. Gain a reputation point every time you sell goods worth 60 amber, but reputation gained from resolve is slower. Relatives of your villagers send gifts for treating their family member well. Get 40 water skins for every full reputation point observed through resolve. And gain 3 to global resolve for 60 seconds every time you finish a trade route. Let's go ahead and go with frequent trade caravans, because we should probably do that. Alright, we can only trade with the Smoldering City because it's the start of a new run. That's, you know, not great. Whatever. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Yeah, you know we want the beavers. And now we can actually make this beavers. We'll get chances for bonus resolve. And let's go ahead and put in... Not you, you're fired. We're going to do that, which will increase global resolve by 3. By 3? 3, yes. Okay, you are out of wood to chop, so let's think here. Where do I want to expand next? I think I want to expand up into this area. Let's go ahead and drop you back here. Like so. Yes, that should be nice. Alright. We got 12 packs of building materials, so let's turn that in. Hey, look, that gives us even more beavers. Nice. Drop this down to 20. Very nice. Oh, there's a better coal seam there. You know, whatever. It's fine. Things are fine. We should probably go ahead and salvage this. This too. By salvage, I mean rebuild. That's going to get us this Lost in the Woods order. I have to do it. I mean, the Tinkerer, no, the Tinkerer's better. I was going to say Beaver House because it's the meme for the channel, but the Tinkerer is actually better, and I really need the tools. So we're getting a Tinkerer. Sorry, guys. Let's move this over here. Fire that person. Let's move this right there. Put a Tinkerer in. Build some extraneous flower beds. I know, I turned down hashtag housing for beavers, but what can you do? Go ahead and do that. We'll do this. Let's set a cap on planks at 100, just so we don't go too wild. Let's build a second mine. There has to be somewhere over here I can put this thing. There, looks really nice. So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Let's move this up this way. And clear out this. I think that looks good. Beavers are still green. Doesn't that mean they're cool with things? I don't know. Yeah. Yes. So they're not unhappy. They're not. I'm just not favoring them anymore. Blue means ecstatic, and we're slowly getting points from it. I should probably check my trade routes. Sure. Let's go ahead and do that. Get a bunch of amber. Now what can we use? We can use grain, vegetables, reeds, and plant fiber. So I guess it's grain. I guess it's grain. Trade route completed. Nice. Right, and it gives us +3 to global resolve every time we complete one. That's very good. And don't I have... I do have a pile of tools. So let's... Ooh, training gear would let me keep the... Ooh, wine? Yeah. Let's go ahead and collect this. Okay on food. We do want to lower... How are we doing on fuel now? We got a lot more coal. That's great. But what we're going to do is we're going to actually fire all of these beavers. lower the hostility of the forest significantly. We're going to start mining that, which will make our beavers even happier. And let's go ahead and fire these beavers too, which isn't quite enough. But then if I burn coal, we'll be able to lower it to the point where we don't have any penalties. We can stop making building materials. And deliver that, which is great. Let's go ahead and just get through the storm. Wrongful termination. Wow, someone in my chat is really all in on beavers and doesn't like that my lizards are super happy. Which, sure. What is the NCAA of beavers called that? Wow. I don't think they have one. We're still trying to get the SPEB up and running. Now, because we are playing on a slightly slower speed, and Prestige is going to take longer, let's go ahead and take a quick screenshot. All right. Stop forsaking the beavers. Yes. Indeed. So, we're 7 years in, and we are almost at an hour and 15 minutes, so I'm going to call this video here. So, for those of you watching on YouTube, you're going to have to wait until the next day. I mean, unless you're watching this after I post it, in which case you could probably just go straight to it, in order to see if I'm able to pull the rest out. We've been able to hold the queen off so far, but it's been all orders, and there's only 2 more orders I can claim and a whole lot of reputation bar left to do. Just a reminder, if you are watching this on YouTube, please go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, help me boost that engagement with the algorithm. You can make comments, tell me how I'm doing, give me suggestions, tell me things you'd like to see me try in the future. I would love all of it. I'm super excited when people respond to what I'm doing. In the meantime, if you did make it this far, I know that's quite a lot of time to spend with me, and I appreciate the time and attention, and I hope to see you in the next one. Have yourself a great day.